Hello everyone and welcome to Finlit Top 10s, the YouTube haven for financial literacy. I'm absolutely chuffed you could join us today. Today we're diving headfirst into the world of wealth-building wisdom with a book that has rightfully earned its place on the bookshelf of anyone serious about their finances, The Millionaire Next Door, by Stanley and William Danko. Don't be fooled by the title. This isn't about keeping up with the Joneses, it's about understanding them. Over the next 10 minutes, we're going to unpack the top 10 key takeaways from this absolute gem of a book. Buckle up, grab your notepad, and let's get right into it. Starting at number 10, financial independence trumps social status. This might seem counterintuitive in a world obsessed with flashy cars and designer everything. However, true millionaires aren't about that faux rich life. They'd rather drive a reliable used car, live in a modest home, and invest the difference. Financial independence means freedom from debt and worry. It's about building wealth, not flaunting it. Remember, the goal isn't to look rich, it's to be rich. Moving on to number 9. Economic planning and budgeting is essential to building wealth. Millionaires track their income and expenses closely. They know where every pound is going. A well-structured budget guides you towards your goals. Budgeting means making conscious spending choices. At number 8, we have a topic that's near and dear to my heart, choosing the right occupation. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean you need to become an investment banker or a neurosurgeon to build wealth. The key takeaway here is to find a career path that aligns with your skills, your interests, and yes, your financial goals. It's about finding a career that not only pays the bills but also offers opportunities for growth, advancement, and even a bit of passion. Remember, you're going to be spending a significant portion of your life working, so you might as well enjoy it, right? Now, this doesn't mean you have to love every minute of every day, but finding a career that you find fulfilling can make a world of difference, both financially and emotionally. And who knows, you might even find yourself leaping out of bed on a Monday morning, eager to tackle the day. Well, maybe not leaping, but at least getting a head start on that morning coffee. Sliding into number 7, we're talking about being proficient in targeting market opportunities. This is where those entrepreneurial muscles really come into play. Millionaires, they have a knack for spotting opportunities where others see obstacles. They're not afraid to take calculated risks, to innovate and to carve their own path. Now, this doesn't mean you need to go out and invent the next big thing, though wouldn't that be smashing? It's about being resourceful, observant, and always on the lookout for ways to add value and potentially turn a profit. Maybe you've spotted a gap in the market for a particular product or service. Or perhaps you have a unique skill set that you can leverage to start a side hustle. The key here is to be proactive, to do your research, and to be willing to put in the work. Remember, fortune favors the bold, or at least those who are willing to roll up their sleeves and seize an opportunity when they see one. Coming in at number 6 is a close cousin to number 7, targeting market opportunities. Now you might be thinking, haven't we already covered this? And you wouldn't be entirely wrong, but where number 7 focused on proficiency, this lesson is all about the actual targeting, the laser focus, if you will. Millionaires, they're not just looking for any opportunity, they're seeking out the right opportunities. They're masters of market research, understanding consumer demand, and identifying niches where they can excel. They're not afraid to specialize, to become the go-to experts in their chosen fields. Think of it this way. Would you rather be a big fish in a small pond or a small fish in a vast ocean? Sometimes narrowing your focus can actually lead to greater success. By targeting specific market opportunities, millionaires can maximize their chances of success and minimize their risk. It's about working smarter, not just harder. At number 5, we're delving into the realm of family finances with a principle that might raise a few eyebrows. Adult children are economically self-sufficient. Now, before you accuse me of being a heartless Scrooge, hear me out. The authors aren't suggesting that millionaires abandon their children to fend for themselves. It's about instilling a sense of financial responsibility and independence from an early age. Millionaires, they understand that true wealth isn't something you inherit, it's something you create. And the best gift you can give your children is the knowledge, the skills, and the work ethic to build their own financial futures. Now, this doesn't mean cutting your children off the moment they turn 18. It's about providing them with the tools and the guidance to become financially self-reliant, capable of navigating the world of money matters on their own. Think of it as tough love, financial addition. Coming in at number 4 is a principle that builds upon the previous one. Parents do not provide economic outpatient care. Now, this might sound a bit clinical, but bear with me. The authors are essentially saying that while it's perfectly fine to help your children get on their feet, it shouldn't come at the expense of your own financial well-being. Constantly bailing out adult children can create a cycle of dependence that benefits no one. It's about setting healthy boundaries, teaching your children the value of financial independence, and letting them learn from their own financial experiences, both the good and the not so good. Remember, sometimes the most valuable lessons are learned through a bit of financial scrappiness. It builds character, resilience, and a healthy respect for the power of a pound earned. At number 3, we're circling back to a familiar theme: financial independence over displaying high social status. The authors really hammer this point home throughout the book, and for good reason. It's easy to get caught up in the comparison game, constantly trying to keep up with the Joneses, or should I say, the Kardashians in today's world. But real millionaires, they're not impressed by flashy displays of wealth. They understand that true status comes from financial security, from knowing you have your financial house in order. So, the next time you're tempted to buy that expensive gadget or designer handbag just to impress others, remember, it's far more impressive to have the financial freedom to say no to unnecessary expenses. True wealth whispers, it doesn't need to shout. Almost at the end at number 2 is a principle that's all about maximizing your most valuable resources. Allocate time, energy, and money efficiently. Stanley and Danko emphasize that millionaires understand that time and energy are just as valuable as money, if not more so. They're masters of delegation, outsourcing tasks that can be done by others, and focusing their own time and energy on their strengths and passions. They're also incredibly efficient with their money, investing wisely, avoiding unnecessary expenses, and always looking for ways to maximize their returns. Remember, it's not just about how much money you make, but how you manage and allocate those resources that truly matters. Think of it like this. You wouldn't fill up your car with petrol and then just let it idle in the driveway, would you? No, you'd use that fuel to get you where you need to go. The same principle applies to your time, energy, and money. And finally, rounding out our top 10 list is a principle that's as timeless as it is essential. Live below your means. Now, this doesn't mean you need to live like a pauper, but it does mean being mindful of your spending habits and making conscious choices about where your money goes. Millionaires, they understand the power of frugality. They're not afraid to shop around for the best deals, to drive a car for several years, or to live in a modest home. They'd rather invest the difference and watch their wealth grow. Remember, it's not about depriving yourself, it's about prioritizing financial security and freedom over fleeting material possessions. Besides, who knows, you might even pick up a few good bargain hunting tips along the way. Even the Queen loved a good deal, or at least that's what I've heard. So there you are, dear viewers, the top 10 key takeaways from The Millionaire Next Door. This book is a gold mine of wisdom for anyone looking to take control of their finances and build a life of true wealth and freedom. Remember, it's not about inheriting a fortune or winning the lottery. It's about making smart choices, being disciplined, and building a solid financial foundation. Thank you so much for joining us on this financial journey today. If you found this video helpful, please support us with a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Finlit Top 10s. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your finances. Stay curious, stay informed, and keep building that financial literacy. Until next time, cheers.